It's wonderful to sit in an historic building that has such an important place, not only in the history of the physical campus, but in the history of all of the progressive and intellectual agendas for which Brown has always been famous.
The Pembroke Center has always taken as its mission the need to shake things up, the need to ask questions about ideas that have been received and accepted for generations and centuries.
Literature scholars, philosophy scholars look at things differently, but they come together in the university and then in their relationship to the world by having this common interest in understanding human life and improving it.
And we know that the Cogut Center is similarly inspired to be a cutting-edge institution to figure out ways in which we can use humanistic thinking to solve some of the intractable problems that we have today.
Well, I think it was a great idea to have both the Pembroke Center and the Cogut Center in the same building. The programs are very compatible. They address themes that have their autonomy but interact very productively.
As Michael Steinberg always says, this was an arranged marriage, and it's a really wonderful arranged marriage, and we work very, very well together, the two centers, and I think it's good for the two centers and it's good for Brown University.
So this building was just the perfect space in which to do what I feel is always a kind of essential combination of the long past and the cutting-edge present and future. And that's where the architecture comes in. Toshiko Mori is an architect with a rare combination of a kind of almost militant neo-modernism, I would call it. These very unsentimental, tough, white, open spaces, and an enormous respect and love and nurturing of the past.
And she's just opened it up, taken away that sense of history weighing down on you and opening up the possibilities of history and our legacy and what we're going to do with it. It's really quite remarkable.
If you move on the second floor from those stark white corridors and the modern furniture and open just one door, you'll see that the door is white on one side and enormously paneled, ornamented wood on the other side.
And to open the door into the freeze room, into the past, this gorgeously renovated freeze room. It's from white to beautifully renovated dark wood.
If you look around the panels, the friezes, you'll see a neoclassical depiction of the education of women. But the education of women in a leading American university at the end of the 19th century was a very innovative and in many ways shocking idea.
And I think this is very exciting, and it brings together in a very concrete way the past and the present. I think it's a wonderful shot in the arm because we are in fact coming home to Pembroke Hall, to the first building that was built for women at Brown University. And it's also a shot in the arm in the sense that we get to actually cohabit the building with the Cogut Center.
This building, with all of its transparency, all of its combinations of individual space and collective space, is absolutely perfect.
It makes our work together so much easier and so much more dynamic when we're sharing the building, when our postdoctoral fellows are sharing the building.
That really duplicates the way humanities scholars work. To some extent, we're still monastic types. We need our solitude, we do original work, but we depend on each other for ideas.
And so the synergy between the two centers and this inspiration from Toshiko Mori is very exciting. This is a wonderfully satisfying coming home.